oh, let's just get whack Harlow and Sean from Power and then stash him in the movie and then think that they're the new age Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Like, you niggas stupid.
Good luck.
What's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. I don't know why, but we're here with the first look at the quote-unquote White Man Can't Jump remake or reboot, whatever the hell that this is supposed to be. And if you're new to the channel, back in October, I made a video called House Garbage. It was a rant about the House Party remake that didn't do well, that got like a 19% Rotten Tomatoes rating and just underperformed all around. And I didn't need to see the movie to come up with the words that I had to say about that dumbass movie. Anyway, I'm gonna save my words for this atrocity after watching it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it.
But how much cash do you have on you?
Did you not bring enough money to cover this game?
I brought like 80. Minus 60. You ready?
Already.
What's up with your boy?
He's almost done.
I'm like the P.T. Anderson of basketball psychological warfare.
Who is P.T. Anderson?
Our greatest living director.
Spike Lee is our greatest living director.
Spike Lee's not even a good Knicks fan.
I knew this was a mistake. Rated R.
Alright. See, that's what they should have called this movie. They should have.
Okay to be
oh
so
my
stressed
gosh!
and overwhelmed that
Shut your ass up. All right. So that's what they should have called this movie. I knew this was a mistake. Whose dumbass idea was this to even make this movie? Period. Like, who wakes up in the morning and says, oh, I'm gonna remake White Man Can't Jump? Now here's why I take such offense to the fact that they would even make a White Man Can't Jump remake. Is because Wesley Snipes is one of my favorite actors. I would probably say that he's top 3 my favorite actors, and he might even be number 2. Honestly, I grew up watching Wesley Snipes and I love his films, all of that. I think Woody Harrelson is great. I think Rosie Perez is great. I actually met her a couple of years ago. Anyway, so whose dumbass idea was this? And I said before, there's a lot of independent filmmakers that are struggling to get their films financed, and then yet you got this trash, being made. Like Hulu, like what are they doing over there at Hulu? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that. Then this is from 20th century. Like, bruh, like hold up. Let me look this up real quick, because I want to know like where this is coming from. Hold up. Wait a minute. So it says White Man Can't Jump is an upcoming American sports film directed by Charles Kidd II and written by Kenya Barris. It is a remake. All right, yeah. All right. First of all, this shit says it has 2 different directors, which already just goes to show that this is a train wreck, because they couldn't even get the Wikipedia page straight. Now, goddamn Calmatic. And this dude, he saw my rant back in October of me talking shit about, I guess, his quote-unquote directorial debut. And I really hope this man is not going to actually be the director of this. And I take big issue with that, because initially I didn't know who he was. And if you take a look at his page, he's known for music videos. Music videos and film are 2 completely different mediums. So who thinks it's smart to get a guy who is known for directing music videos to direct remakes for classic films? Like, dog, nah. Especially these remakes don't even include the original cast. Now, first of all, now let me go ahead and talk some trash about this cast real quick. Now, like I said, as actors, as people, I don't know them personally, so this is only from the standpoint of this film. Sinqua Walls, who I guess he's supposed to be the new oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Yes, I do have the original White Man Can't Jump. So yeah. So I have an excuse to not remember Wesley Snipes' character. I forgot his character's name. But anyway, he's supposed to be the new version of Wesley Snipes. Now, the problem that I have with that is y'all went ahead, like, you shouldn't even be doing this, period, but then they went and got Sean from Power, who played one of the worst characters on the goddamn show. You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, to make myself feel better, I'm legit gonna go back and watch when 50 Cent kills his character Sean. Pretty much. If you watch Power, you know what I'm talking about. Sean was not a good character. I didn't like any of his scenes. He was annoying. Trash.
I know you're a piece of shit.
Oh, you trying to call 911? You ran.
Trash. As a black man, I respect you, but for you taking this role or for your character as this, trash. Trash, trash, trash. Second, they got Whack Harlow. I'm not even going to call him by his real name. He is Whack Harlow with an H. Whack Harlow. Trash. Dog. Why would they even get this dude? Like, yo, like, who are the producers for this? Produced by Blake Griffin? Yo, alright. Here we go. First of all NBA players, stay the f*** away from film. Stop f***ing producing films thinking that this shit is gonna come out good when it's trash. Like, stop doing that shit. Like, what license did Blake Griffin receive to feel like he would be the right person to produce a White Man Can't Jump remake? I don't give a damn what basketball league you play for. That does not give you the right to tarnish a classic. Like, you niggas have no respect for film whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure these dudes probably smoking blunts in their big ass mansions and shit like that. They were probably watching House Party and was like, yo, man, I'm gonna remake this shit, yo. Yo, I'm gonna remake this, man. It's gonna be the greatest film ever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You stupid ass niggas. Like, I don't like none of these guys at all, because first of all, LeBron James, LeBron James destroyed Space Jam. All right, Space Jam was trash. His new version of Space Jam was horrible. And I hope that they didn't get any return on that investment. Pretty much it was a waste of time. Because the way that film works is they put up a certain amount of money to make the film, in hopes that the film will make twice as much as they put up to make it. So let's say if I make a film for $1 million, my hope is that my film will make 5 to 10 million. So I can get, a profit, so I can get what I put up plus a return on my investment. Okay? Now let's see how much Space Jam, A New Legacy, a tarnished legacy fucking made. All right, let's see. So you see, it costed them $150 million to make the new Space Jam, and that film only made $163.7 million. That means that movie was a box office bomb. It was a flop.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That movie did not make. And here's the thing: when a film crosses over the 100 million mark, that is a big number. And I'm pretty sure they put up that money because it was associated with LeBron James. So they figured, oh, okay, LeBron James is huge, so let's try to repeat that formula for the new generation. And it didn't work because it was trash. It was garbage. It was horrible. It was horrible. Okay, now let's take a look at the new House Party, because I don't think that it costed all that much money to make that, because that movie looked cheap as any goddamn way. But in this era now, that movie only made $8.8 million in the box office. That means nobody went to go see that shit. That means nobody went to go see that movie, period. So I don't know how much it costed to make that cheap looking ass film and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure the majority of that budget went into paying for all the celebrity cameos and stuff that they put in the film, and to rent that Lamborghini and probably that house. But none of that film and none of that budget actually went into trying to make a good film. You see what I'm saying? It was trash. Now with White Man Can't Jump, first of all, I'm guessing this is gonna be some direct to streaming ass film, and the only thing that this film seems to have going for itself is the fact that Laura Harrier is in this goddamn movie, and I find her attractive. And then you know what they're probably gonna do? They're probably gonna pair her up with Jack Harlow, and then they're probably gonna be in a relationship in the movie. Probably. Like, I wouldn't expect, like, I honestly expect for them to do that shit because they're constantly selling, you know, white men and black women relationships. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. Probably either it's gonna be her or it's gonna be Tiana Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, the best thing that could happen to this film is Laura Harrier, and then she's not even the main character. So who the would actually want to sit and watch this goddamn movie? Like, what are they doing over there at 20th Century Studios? Like, first of all, it used to be 20th Century Fox, okay? So it seems like once they remove Fox, it's like they, yo, I don't know, bruh. All right, let me calm down, because it said, okay, in January 2017, Kenya Barris was reported to be developing a White Man Can't Jump remake produced by Blake Griffin, who is trash, garbage, and NFL player Ryan Khalil. Like, it just seems like once you're famous, people will just let you do anything. Like, people will just let you do shit that you're obviously not qualified for. Like, and I've never been one of those guys, but when it comes to these dudes, bruh, just like, yo, just stick to dribbling. Like, shut up and dribble. When it comes to films, shut up and dribble. Don't come anywhere near the film industry, because these niggas, they're not creative. Okay, they're not creative off the court, at least. So they don't have the creativity to come up with an original script. Like, you can make a basketball movie, or you can make these movies, but make it original. Stop trying to drag down beloved classics down to your shitty ass level. Like, why? Then it says, and who the is Ryan Khalil anyway? Like, who is that? Like, come on, yo. Like, that nigga looks like MySpace Tom's brother. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, yo. So nothing more was mentioned about the project until November 21, when so Calmatic is actually the director. Look, listen, Calmatic, if you're watching this shit, because I know you seen the last video that I made. Look, it's not your fault, okay? You know not what you do. All right, you're just a music video director, and probably a great one at that. If they keep calling you trying to cut the check to destroy classics and shit, I'm pretty sure they're probably paying you a pretty penny. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, I'm not mad at him for that, but bruh, like, you should have said no, because I hate the fact that I'm seeing your name twice. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know you. Like, yo, what? Like, why? Why? Then it says in March 2022, rapper Jack Harlow was cast in the film. This motherfucker is not even a actor. This nigga's not even half a rapper. Like, who listens to Jack Harlow? Who can say with a straight face, oh shit, Jack Harlow's my favorite rapper? Like, come on, you couldn't get anybody better than that or some shit? Like, a legit actor? Like literally, it's like, once you're famous, again, people will just let you do shit, like, just because. Like, motherfuckers will, like, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of something wild, but it doesn't get more wild than this. Like, it literally doesn't get any more wild than this. It almost sounds like I'm making this shit up. Like, this feels like a nightmare or some shit. Like, is this really even happening? Like, the trailer's actually out. Then in April 2022, Sean from Power, I'm not even gonna call that nigga by his real name. Sean from Power was cast as Kamal Allen. Like, that's the stupid fucking name ever. And they say the equivalent to Wesley Snipes' character in the original 1992 film. First of all, and it's funny. It's like they think, just like how with House Party, they think they could just get a light-skinned dude and a dark-skinned guy and then stash them in a fucking movie and then think that they got the new age 2022, 2023 kid in play. Nigga, it doesn't fucking work like that. So they did the same thing again. Oh, let's just get whack Harlow and Sean from Power and then stash them in the movie and then think that they're the new age Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Like, you niggas stupid. Y'all niggas are stupid. All you producers that are doing this shit, you niggas are stupid. Like I said in my rant, these are just guys in suits. They don't know anything about, like, the art itself. All they care about is numbers and analytics. They don't actually like care about the audience and stuff like that. It's not like you're dealing with a legit director like a Spike Lee. And they had the audacity to mention his name in the goddamn trailer.
No.
Like, yo, come on, because I'm pretty sure if if they approached Spike Lee with this project, Spike Lee probably would have told them no. Because he would have been like, yo, why do we need to do A White Man Can't Jump for 2023? Y'all couldn't come up with something better than that? Like, artistically, creatively, like, this is the best you can do? And then with this cast, like I said, no shade to Tiana Taylor, no shade to Laura Harrier, but everybody else, like, you could do no better than that? They got Andrew Schultz? Like, what the f***? Like, yo, this is literally nothing but a celebrity vanity project. And they be getting that shit wrong. Like, they be doing these films just for shits and giggles and just to, you know, upset the original fans of the originals. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fans of the original film, they just do the shit to get on people's nerves. They don't actually do the shit to entertain or to tell a meaningful story. Like, just like House Party, White Man Can't Jump meant something to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually, like, I'm pretty sure that movie probably inspired a lot of people to want to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? What is this movie supposed to do but piss people off? Like, yo, what the like, Andrew Schultz, like, doesn't that nigga, like, wasn't he doing a podcast with Charlamagne or some shit? Like, so, and then it says, other characters include Jermaine, who often antagonizes Bobby, Kamal's boss, and an opposing fan who trash talks Kamal. Like, this shit sounds so garbage. Like, I feel like a second or third grader could probably come up with a better script. Can come up with a better idea. Like, I'd be damned if I was like an executive producer, I was a producer, and that was like my whole thing, and then a motherfucker literally had the audacity to pitch me this film. Like, okay, cool, so I wanted to pitch this film. Are you guys ready? I'd be like, yeah. I'm planning on doing, guys, the remake for White Man Can't Jump. I'd be like, bitch, get your ass out of my office now if I beat your ass. Like, literally, right now, I will beat your ass. I really would say that, because it's just like, how the did this film get through? Like, how? Like, they've been trying to make a Spawn film for years, and that film can't get made. But yet, this can get made? Like, 20th century, like, yo, y'all gotta do better, man, for real. Y'all really gotta do better. I just don't understand where, like, the brain cells went when it came to, like, this film. But, like, this film should not have been made. This was probably a waste of the one, because they didn't even list the budget, so meaning it didn't cost all that much to make this film. Usually, if a film, it costs a lot of money, or it's worth, if it's a budget worth note, they'll list it on Wikipedia, and they didn't even list that shit. So the $1, maybe $2 million that they spent making this film, like, they wasted that shit. They should have donated that shit to charity. They could have done some shit. There's a lot that you could do with $1-2 million, you know what I'm saying, in terms of filmmaking, than to make this, because I hope nobody watches that shit. I hope this shit gets the lowest of the lowest ratings ever. I hope this shit gets a rotten rating on Rotten Tomatoes. If I was a critic, I would give that shit a 0%. 0%. Big Mama's House 3 is a better film than this. Black Knight is a better film than this. And those films have shitty Rotten Tomatoes ratings. The Adventures of Pluto Nash is probably better than this. And I've never seen that movie because I heard that movie was so trash. Like, y'all niggas, like, it's just so disrespectful. Because for me, right, as somebody that grew up loving film, like, watching movies and just, you know, being inspired by them and stuff like that, even if them niggas offer me a check, like, oh, we want you to be white, like the new Wesley Snipes character in White Man Can't Jump, I'd be like, but why? Like, why do you guys want to do that shit? Like, what are you trying to tell audiences now? You know what I'm saying? In storytelling, in film, television, whatever, but just storytelling in general, you tell a story in hopes to convey a message to the audiences. You know, as a writer, or even maybe as a director, or a writer-director, you want to tell people something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want them to, you know, once the credits go up and they walk out of the theater, or they change the channel, they do whatever, you want them to have a message in their minds as a result of watching the film. What the are people supposed to take away from this bullshit? Like, you niggas didn't even have like the decency to get real actors. You niggas got Jack Harlow and Sean from Power, who I'm pretty sure he might be a good actor elsewhere, but as far as this shit is concerned, automatic fail, automatic trash. I'm not even gonna say this shit. Like I said, this 30-second trailer, I've seen enough. I've seen enough of that shit. I'm not gonna go see this shit. These niggas got Andrew Schultz, and Like, who the like, and Vince Staples is a rapper. So this cast primarily consists of non actors. Who is Lance Reddick? Okay, all right, cool. Okay, so maybe he's an actor. So Lance Reddick, Laura Harrier, and then a couple of the names that I can't click on. Like, dog, this shit is a train wreck. Like I said, Blake Griffin, Ida, Ryan Khalil, freaking MySpace Tom's brother, all of that shit, like trash. Ida Brian Dobbins, like, what were you thinking? Noah Weinstein, like, what were you thinking? Like, what were you people thinking when you just decided to you know what I'm saying? Production companies, it says Collabo Inc. Society, like, y'all, like I said, Calmatic, if I were you, I'd stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a director, but like, don't allow these people to keep getting you to direct these classics. Like, stop, because it's a recipe for disaster. Every time they do reboots and remakes, people are always going to compare it to the original, and you're setting yourself up for failure. It's rare that you'll have a remake and then it actually comes out good. Like, Bel Air is an example of a remake that worked. Why? Because you have all the original people involved. Like, you got Will Smith involved. It doesn't get much closer than that. You know what I'm saying? So they got the Fresh Prince involved. I can understand if you had Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson to come back, then I would understand. Or Rosie Perez at least. Like, you don't got none of the original people in the fucking film. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. At least in the House Party film, I guess they had Kid and Play in as a cameo or some shit. At least they did that. But it's like, yo, y'all don't even, you feel me? And Wesley Snipes has done interviews in the past where he said, like, yo, you can't remake certain shit. Like, there's certain shit, once it's made, don't touch it. Leave it, because it's a classic. You can't recreate that moment in time, especially in 2023. Like, that shit is not gonna work. Who the wants to see a 2023 version of White Man Can't Jump? Like, get the out of here. What are them niggas gonna be doing? Playing pickup the whole entire time? Yo, now it says, what the it says, in January 2023, Calmatic, like, yo, I'm so tired of seeing this nigga's name, like, and I'm so tired of saying that shit. Like I said, nigga, if you watching this shit, just stop, yo, just stop, man. Like, yo, like, man, stop that shit. On February 5th, 2023, a 30-second train wreck was unveiled, revealing a release date of May 19th, 2023, and confirmed Hulu release. Like, look, they need to really stop doing these fucking remakes and fucking reboots. Because if you're gonna do that shit, get the people that created the first shit involved. So let's take a look at the original film real quick. Let me take a look at that shit. Alright, for one, so the original film was directed by Ron Shelton. Is he alive? Yes, he is. He was born in 1945. He is not that old. They should have brought him back. Is he a retired film director? No, he's not. He's not even retired, because it says in 2022 Shelton received the Leonard Maltin Award at the Coronado Island Film Festival. So from what I'm seeing here, you know, for the most part, he's been relatively active. Yeah, so the last film that he released was in 2017, just getting started. So why the didn't they bring him back? Like, you people are assholes. Like, it's straight assholes. And he directed The Great White Hype, which is, I mean, not the best film, but, you know, it's a pretty, you know, decent watch if you like Sam Jackson and Jamie Foxx. So they did it. You know what I'm saying? So it was written and directed. Yo, if I was Ron Shelton, I would be so insulted. And I'm pretty sure if he ever does an interview and is asked about this new, you know, monstrosity of a remake, like this film, like, to me, like, it reminds me of Quasimodo for some reason. Like, it's just like, you know, like misshapen, like like Quasimodo was a good character, but I'm just thinking, like, it's just like an eyesore, like, just to even contemplate and think about. Anyway, that's what you do. So if I'm a producer, and let's say, so if I'm involved, if I'm a producer, and for whatever reason I love White Man Can't Jump so much that I want it to be remade for the new generation or some shit, I'm gonna get Ron Shelton involved. Even if I can't afford him and like hire him or some shit like that, but the least that I'm gonna do is get him involved in the film and get his consultation. So, you know, I would sit with him. I would go out, maybe try to spend some time and just say, look, like, this is what I'm doing. And, you know, I know you're not going to be able to, you know, to direct the film or maybe write it or whatever, but what should my approach be? So I can at least say I got, you know, the original writer director's blessing, because it's his shit. Like, it's like, yo, I would sue. Honestly, like, I would sue these niggas if I could. Honestly, I would. And then Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson, Rosie Perez, they're in there. I'm getting them involved. Like, they have to be there in some way. Me personally, I would like to see them in more of a cameo, but if that's all I could get, you know, because at least people want, you know, I would want to see someone just pay homage to where I got the idea from anyway, instead of trying to front like it's my shit. Because let's say, God forbid, this shit was successful and, you know, all the dumbasses out there actually freaking liked it, then they would do a sequel to this shit, because we never got a sequel to the original. But they, you know what I'm saying? So you would, again, pay respects, pay homage, pay tribute to, again, the people that came before you. They didn't do that shit. Because again, on the Wikipedia page, it doesn't say anything about, you know, Wesley, Woody, or Rosie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, y'all, oh my gosh, like, you just trash, horrible. Yeah, so that's all I pretty much have to say. I hope this film is a box office bomb. I hope that they regret this film for the rest of their lives. I hope the established film critics out there chew this film up, because there has to be some sort of repercussions and consequences for when you destroy a classic. And in addition to the lack of a return of investment, I hope this movie is critically panned. I hope it's, again, like, nobody watches that shit. I hope people watch that shit so little. I hope this shit has such a little viewership that they remove it from Hulu after a couple of months. That's how much I want people to not watch this film. You know what I'm saying? And then I hope this film gets a 10% and less Rotten Tomatoes rating, because this shit this trailer didn't have anything going for itself. I can understand, and trust me, if I watch these trailers and I see something and I'm like, oh, this actually looks pretty good, then I would say that if I could, I would, but I can't. Like, I can't say anything good about this film. Now let's just take a look at what they said about the new House Party film, because I didn't do, you know, anything about this, you know, that trash ass film, you know, since it's come out. I've only had people hit me up and you know, talk to me about this shit. So it says that in the United States, House Party was released alongside Plane, I don't know what that is, in the white expansion of A Man Called Otto, and was projected to gross around $5 million from 1,400 theaters in its opening weekend. It ended up debuting to $4 million, finishing 6th. Now here's the thing. I can already, like, visualize the types of that even went to go see this film in the first place. And like, these are not even like real film goers anywhere, or people that know shit about films. And I'm pretty sure, again, that $4 million came from people that had no respect or love for the first House Party at all. Like, if you weren't a film critic or some shit, you are some like uncultured swine that went to go see this film because, oh shit, oh yeah, it's lit, Lil Wayne and whoever the else is in that dumbass movie. Those are the types of people that want to, you know what I'm saying, the NPCs of the world, you know what I'm saying, the throwaways and deplorables went and invested $12 to $15, probably 15 and up, to go see that dumbass trash ass film. And then it says on the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, 29% of only 38 people reviewed the movie are positive, with an average rating of 4.5 out of 10. The website's consensus reads, keeping the same basic outline but almost entirely forgetting the original's sense of fun. Gee, I figured that from the trailer. I didn't have to see that bitch ass film to know that. This unnecessary remake proves a house party divided against itself cannot stand. Whoever that film critic is, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 41 out of 100. You know what that means? That was an F. That was an F. based on 15 critics indicating mixed or average reviews. Like I said, let's just call a spade a spade. The film was trash, okay? You know what I'm saying? This film is gonna be. It was funny. The movie came out in early January. It clearly didn't spend that much time in the theaters because the movie's already coming out on DVD. You know what I'm saying? Next week. I mean, I guess now these days, you know, the turnaround is that much faster. But anyway, the film fucking garbage. This new, you know, trash ass, you know, trash men can't jump film is gonna be trash. It's probably why I'm gonna title this goddamn film. And that's all I have to say. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And Calmatic, stop that shit, bro.